Hey Renegade, Harmony Major here, trauma transcendence leader for entrepreneurs, and I'm talking about the neuroscience of trauma, the brain's thinking center, the prefrontal cortex or PFC, and why it's important to business. We're going to talk about what it is and how it works, the PFC, how it affects our ability to function in business and in life. I'm going to give you a couple of important takeaways and then your goal for your healing work. And in the process, I'm going to try not to wrench my microphone around too much and cause some background noise for you, but we'll see how that goes. Again, my name is Harmony. I help audacious entrepreneurs to finally transcend childhood trauma and disable fear so that you can run a better business on purpose. And there I go, clutching it already. All right, let's get into it. So, what is the PFC? Basically, the prefrontal cortex is actually a large area of the brain that is comprised of several smaller sections that are called the thinking center. The outer portions of the PFC or the lateral areas of the PFC are dedicated to our ability to concentrate, to have empathy for other people, to have social awareness, to make decisions, to have reasoning abilities, and things of that nature. Then the medial areas of the prefrontal cortex, or the center areas, are for our own self-awareness, our self-regulation, and our personality, for example. So, how does the prefrontal cortex affect our ability to function in business and in life? I mean, oh my gosh. Uh, the prefrontal cortex is responsible for so many of our executive decision making abilities executive functions that we need to run the business. For example, decision making and concentration and things like that. So, if we have an underactive PFC, then we're going to have difficulty connecting with other people because we're not feeling that empathy. We've got something that they're calling compassion fatigue these days that our frontline workers are dealing with, therapists, nurses, and others are dealing with right now due to just constantly being in a high stress state for so long. We're going to have challenges with staying focused and with attention. We're also going to find it hard to reason or feel rational or logical in high stress situations or situations that are very triggering to us. We're also going to feel isolated from other people. So, as you can imagine, these sorts of, if we have, challenges in those areas, it's going to be very difficult for us to run a business, especially a service-based business, because we have to deal with people. We have to deal with some days the difficult client. Everybody has them from time to time, or team members that don't perform exactly how you expect them to, and all sorts of other situations. So the executive functioning is super important for us as we're seeking to run our business. Takeaways: in the traumatized brain, the PFC is underactive, and it can even be smaller. It can have shrunken because if you remember, if you watch the video on the fear center, the amygdala, and check the resources section for that link if you missed it, the amygdala suppresses the higher thinking functions of the brain, for example, the PFC. So if suppressed for too long, it shrinks and so on, and now we're in this state. So it's underactivated in the traumatized brain. But the good news is that this is fixable. Again, your goal through your healing work, as you might have guessed, is to seek to increase the activity of the prefrontal cortex. And there are exercises and ways that you can do that. Again, I'm creating a series on exactly how to do those sorts of things. So you don't miss that. Please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you like this video and it was helpful, please like the video so that I know to produce more content like this. If you have a question about the PFC or want to offer feedback, please, I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.